Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick update here for Solana. We're going to jump into some back-end liquidation data, and obviously just explain this really quick, because when people see this on my playout charts through my Twitter, Telegram, and Discord, they're like, oh cool, the price is going to go there, that's where we're going to sell. No, it's actually the opposite. That's what we're looking for confirmation. So just so you understand, the little X is kind of just implying that we need to see the price go to that area to feel comfortable with the long position. Right now, shorts are still in play. We'll talk about that and discover a few other things too as well. So if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, hope you can learn something today. CryptoCash.tech is a site if you want to become a better trader. I do have a trading university as well as an amazing community. But more important, some signals to kind of help you just kind of see what kind of trades I take. Now, again, just to quickly note here this is my day trading bot. I have two, day trading bot and signals that I send out for swing trades. Solana has been a pretty good little moneymaker there for us. We made about 22% in 19 hours. Little 5x leverage trade. That was a short trade. Keep in mind, my bot is picking up on a lot of longs here. So we got a Litecoin long, XRP long, and I believe even an Ethereum long as well. So again, some decent little options there for our scalping bot. But they're basically buying the dip here, right? Those are based on confirmation on shorter time frame positions, and you want to make sure that if you're using those, you only hold for a short amount of time, and you also consider making sure you pay close attention to those trades, right? Again, my swing trades are a little different. Those are structured for longer term plays, but if you're in the right plus group, be sure you understand you got to keep your head on a swivel. The market can move fast. Speaking of market moves, this weekend, kind of holding off on taking any major moves just because the Bitcoin spot ETF stuff going on right now. Would recommend it if you could possibly consider doing a little bit less trading. You can kind of see here, shorts are in play for the most part, pretty much a red market, so you're probably pretty safe opening shorts at this point and kind of staying that way, but the shift in momentum could have occurred already. So let's go ahead and take a look at that and see what happens next, or what should happen next for us to be able to confirm a few things. First of all, we broke below the 20-day SMA on the daily. Again, that doesn't just mean you just go full bearish, but it does imply that we're on the wrong side of the tracks there, and we got to keep our eyes open and understand that the price could continue to run. We're still over 50 on the RSI on the daily. That's a positive sign. I haven't been below 50 on the RSI since, what was it, back in September. Okay, so it's been a while. It's been 3 months bullish here, so to speak, for Solana. So in that sense, it doesn't necessarily mean the price is just breaking bearish, but with us getting close to 50, that is potential either bouncing point or a catalyst for the price to shoot down lower. Again, a lot of it hinges on Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is up. Price of Bitcoin is stabilizing. We're seeing a lot of coins come down right now, altcoins. Very, very common practice or normal stuff in the industry. And when you see that, it is normal practice to consider shorting. And I know I get a question here in my community, mainly from one person, when are we going to see the short trades? Well, in truth, I'm hesitant to take short trades in this kind of market right now, and I think it's best to just kind of hurry up and wait, if you will. Yes, I get it. You want to see signals, but there's no reason to force a trade. All right. However, that being said, we look at everything here, mostly bearish on the daily. What does the 4-hour time frame tell us? Well, we're below 50 on the RSI here, still a bearish sign. Stochastic RSI is converging here. That's usually a positive sign, a little shift in momentum there. Then, of course, we can also see this MACD not fully converged yet. So again, this is a lagging indicator, takes a little while to figure things out. It usually will give us a confirmational sign once we break our most recent high. So the MACD is pretty good about swinging to the upside, usually roughly about the same time that the most recent high is broken. And that's typically a trend reversal, right? So for right now, we could presume that we're going to be in this little range here between 94 as a rough estimate and 100. 94 to 100 is kind of the range we're in right now. Once we break this range, just say we go up here, likely to retest that level and continue higher. So we're looking for something along these lines here where the price action breaks this most recent high, okay? So again, that's what we're ultimately looking for. Is it going to happen as a guarantee? Definitely not, but with the stochastic RSI convergence and the price trending closer to 50 in the RSI, there's a possibility of that. But there is no doubt that we're below 3 key moving averages. Once again, a solid closure above this level here at about 102, 103 would put us in a pretty good position here for a fuller, kind of a better, more consistent uptrend. For right now, we can presume the price is going to continue to establish lower lows and lower highs until it doesn't. Okay. But the good news is we are range bound for the moment, and that is essentially how we identify a shift in momentum. So until this range bound activity either breaks above or below, then we got to presume it's going to continue. So I'll just go ahead and draw some trend lines here. Again, 94 to 100 is a close approximate. In fact, I'll pull this down to 100 here as the most recent trend line. But just know a closure above 102, 103 would be actually the best case scenario. We want to see that. But initially, bouncing off that 100 plus, I think on a daily closure, we'd be pretty good shape. Again, a lot of this hinges on Bitcoin's lack of success or success, right? If Bitcoin can continue to struggle bust, then we're not going to have much leg to stand on here. A lot of profitable coins like this one will come back down. Okay. So looking at the hourly, let's look for a quick confirmation. I just touched on this earlier. There is no confirmation to make it simple. And to really clarify here, what we're looking for is a closure above the cloud. So preferably I wanted to see a closure last night above the cloud. That didn't happen. So we're here now. Well, what happens next? Well, technically we need to see something along these lines here. Coincidentally, a closure above the most recent high, right there with the upper lead on the cloud at $100 or higher. So now, previous 102 is now 100 even. Okay, so again, it keeps going lower as the price goes lower, but we just got to break these lower lows and lower high patterns. Once we break above this level and close above this level, there's a solid chance the price will continue higher, or at least maintain that level and then average itself out upwards after range-bound activity. There's a myriad of things that could happen, but at this point, those are the things we're looking for this trend reversal. So there is that. The last thing we also want to just identify too as well, if the price continues lower, we do have a support here based on fib. I've talked about this previously. These are larger time Fibonacci retracement levels. Roughly 80, I'm going to round up and say $89 is the Fibonacci retracement level. So if you're considering a dollar cost average target, 89.01, 89.02, something along those lines would be appropriate. And then secondary to that, essentially a very strong previous resistance turn support level at $80 even. Okay, so 80 and 89. Let's just round up again and say 90. $80 and $90 are probably some two good dollar cost average targets. Because again, if you're going to be DCAing, you put the limit order, just above that fib level or that previous resistance. You never want to use just exact round numbers. So again, $80.01, $90.01. That's kind of what you're looking for. But those are worst case scenarios. Is it going to happen? Don't know yet. The truth is, it's trending towards that, and there's a possibility if we see the price dip down from Bitcoin pretty substantial, just say we retest 40,000, 39,300 to fill that CME gap, then yeah, Solana will absolutely pull back. So I know it's not what you wanted to hear, and to all those Solana maxis out there, there's nothing wrong with loving and investing a coin, right? But if you're making emotional decisions based on that love and that passion for a coin, that will cloud your judgment. So again, love is a fickle thing, and so is it with trading. Try not to attach yourself like that. Try to disconnect from that emotional bias that we typically always have as humans, and just try to look at it abstractly, just like I did here. This is just another day in the charts, right? So I hope this made sense and I clarified this correctly. If you are new to the channel, be sure to use this link down below to join this awesome exchange. Bitunix exchange is my favorite by far. We use them as a community because they are no KYC or no VPN required. So highly recommend you check on them out. If you use my link to register, you're eligible for this bonus. There's also a trading competition coming up in 2 days on the 8th of January. I believe that's Monday in the States. And that is essentially, there's something you'd be eligible for if you use my link. So if you already used it, great, you're good to go. If not, that's where we're at. I'm going to post that information in our Discord. We have a promo section. I'll go ahead and post that in here as well. And just make sure that you are in a situation where you're able to benefit from that. So let me know if you have any questions. Of course, reach out. CryptoCash.tech is a site again if you want to register for anything else, and check out our indicators, whatever you want. It's all there. I look forward to working with you either way. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you the next one. Take care.